It's week 3 of the National Football League, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Chargers and the Steelers, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Chargers, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, it's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground. They'll make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. I think we can safely say they came out to be aggressive on the opening series, Charles. They didn't run the ball once. All that pass nothing lead.
I think what we saw there, partner, was a true definition of football balance, which means doing what you want to, when you want to on offense. And in this case, it was throwing the football. They may mix in running the football a little bit more as this game goes on. But this opening drive, while it stalled out, it still gave them 3 points.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down. Herbert.
He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins.
Call it a gain of a yard, and now we've got a 3rd and 3.
You look at this Steeler defense.
They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't...
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
A 4th down, so the Chargers trot out J.K. Scott.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
First carry for Najee Harris. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
On play action, they'll throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the 1st down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. Three 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They're going to look to throw. Touchdown!
Williams.
His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Steelers add 6 to their lead.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season, is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Herbert now. He gets it to Thomas. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. Here's Herbert. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. Tackled that time by Joey Porter Jr.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
And following an injury-shortened campaign 2022, Watt returned to his elite form a season ago, recording a league-leading 19 sacks and 19 tackles for loss.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And that is very well done there as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Harris starts the drive on the ground and trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll run again with Harris. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Harris running straight ahead. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught them off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call,
now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Open man, that's the tight end fire move. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. They'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll set up to throw. Open man there is Darnell Washington. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. 2nd down and 3. Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll look to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here. 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where it was the Cowboys who get the win at home. Dak Prescott leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head north to Minnesota. Check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Houston Texans. C.J. Stroud, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Lastly, let's head to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati to see what's happening with the Bengals. And they were winners in that ball game as they beat the visiting Washington Commanders. Davis Mills leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, but we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side can play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this 3rd quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air. And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Back to throw here, Herbert.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They lost last week. Actually, not only did they lose, they were shut out, but they've got the lead here right now. They'll start on the ground with Harris, and he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Back to throw now on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
A timeout here for an injured player, and definitely not what this defense wants to see. It's Khalil Mack who's in some discomfort.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. He'll look to throw.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Charger 16. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right. He's struck. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand They've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, LA. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Palmer. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Herbert throwing again. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 45-yard line. Out of the gun, Herbert. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Here's Herbert. And this one finds McConkey. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 26. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That one complete to McConkey. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's another first down as they look his way again.
These last few plays, they have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Herbert now. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. To the air again, Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Will Dissly, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. So that, Charles, their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the 3rd quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
Extra point up and good by Dicker, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Steelers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 31-yard line. And they get 10 yards there and convert on third. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the play. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Their quarterback. His third touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Steelers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment, defense.
So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep
Still
up to the
first down.
line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
Here's Herbert. Gets this to his standout receiver, Thomas. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's Herbert. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Again, Herbert. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. The tight end in motion right. Herbert. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They snap it to Herbert. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down. Back to throw here, Herbert. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Here's a 2nd and 8. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Again, it's Harris on second down. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. The Steelers send out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. This now a 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Herbert working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Herbert back to the air. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here now, 2nd and 4. Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen.
False start, offense.
The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. And now movement again, and they'll march even further backward.
False start, offense.
And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Encroachment, defense.
So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know, when you're at the end spot, You are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
They will face a 2nd and 9 now following the penalty. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Herbert throwing again. One last shot at the end zone. And that is going to intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Pittsburgh, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for